before I started working with Lauren, I was struggling with understanding my place in the market. So I feel like I'm a good teacher. I feel like I know Pilates and I'm good with people and I understand what I offer. But I think I struggled with working out who I offer it to, what the value is, and being really specific and tailored on what the end user is going to get from working with me. So Lauren was really good at not only helping me to figure out the how and the actual stepping stones and the timelines and the how to do this stuff, but also really good at helping me to kind of clarify exactly who I'm talking to, how to be laser focused to make sure that my message gets across, so that I'm not just talking about being a Pilates teacher, but I'm talking more about who I can help and what the benefit of working with me is going to be. I guess the first one would be around really being having good strategies around what I'm trying to sell. So making sure that I know all of the how to do things, not just what I want to do. So I, for example, had never heard of a lead gen product or lead generation technique before working with Lauren. I didn't know about funnels. I didn't know about I didn't really have a data list of names and email addresses, all this basic stuff, but really zoning in and getting really clear on how to do this stuff was really huge for me. So I guess one of the big breakthroughs was figuring out how to get all of the tech in the right place and make sure things work properly and efficiently. As I said, knowing who I'm talking to and being able to be really clear on who I'm talking to really helps, because I ran a course at the very beginning of us working together, and I really felt like at the end there were wins and people had really good results from it, but their results were all slightly different because I wasn't clear enough on what I expected the result to be. Meaning that from a business perspective and from a personal perspective, it means that I get really good results for them, which is what we want in the end, isn't it? I feel like I was always slightly restricted by my own limits and not really understanding how huge this market is, and that if you're talking to the right people, those people will come. And I think that's probably my biggest breakthrough is, before going online and sort of before COVID, everything was around filling a class, so getting 10 or 15 people. And since going online, that's a huge mindset shift, that actually there are millions of people. And I think understanding that has been probably the biggest breakthrough mentally. My immediate instinctive gut reaction is just do it. She's great. But I understand, because I had real reservations about the finances, and it wasn't the first time that I spoke to Lauren when I actually went ahead with the coaching. It was actually the second, or it might have even been the third time that we'd spoken, that I went ahead with it, because the finances really held me back and it was a big block for me and it was terrifying. But it's paid itself back many times over. And I know that the investment that I've made in this last few months is a lifetime investment. So you can't really put a price on knowledge and learning. And so I feel like I would always recommend that someone went and worked with a coach. I think Lauren's amazing and I would 100% recommend her. But I think if it's the finances that are stopping you or getting in your way, then maybe think about how far reaching that investment could be for you and could be for your business. And I'd 100% recommend to do it.